Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. As you know, if you're watching, my name's Jennifer and I am ready. I was looking for something to say. I don't know. I'm not really good at my intro. I don't really have an intro. I really just look at the camera and go, hi. So we're just gonna stick with that, okay? Anyway, today is gonna be an interesting video, a video that I'm kind of excited to film. Basically, this video is going to be like a DIY project. So if you know me, you know that I love to decorate. Like, I love it. Decorating just, it makes me excited. Like, when I walk into a store and I see like cute things for a holiday, I just want to smile. Anyway, so if you know me, you know I like to decorate. So with that being said, today we're going to be doing a DIY decoration. So I live in a dorm, so decorating, I don't have a lot of space, but that's totally fine because it's just fine. It's fine. It's totally cool. It's whatever. Last year, I lived here in the same place, and I managed to decorate for pretty much every holiday. I decorated for Halloween, I decorated for Thanksgiving, I decorated for Christmas, I decorated for whatever holiday it was time to decorate for. And the one thing that I always do when it's time to decorate is I hang something on my door. Something is always on my door. I just think it's cute. I feel like when people are walking through the hallways, like I've heard people saying things about my wreath that's out there right now. It's just there and people see it and they notice it and it's cute and it's pretty and I enjoy doing it. So today I'm going to be making a fall wreath, and maybe this will inspire some of you to create a fall wreath for your own home. It's fairly simple and it literally did not cost me that much, and I am going to go through the prices for the things I bought and where I bought them, and I will give you some tips when it comes to some things. But basically, you're just going to watch me make this wreath for my door and I'll hang it up and you guys will see it, and hopefully it's just a good time because I love decorating. Crafting is also really fun. And if this turns out to be a video that you guys like, maybe I'll do some more DIY videos in the future. And if you guys really want to see me decorate, maybe when it's time for me to decorate for Halloween, which is coming up soon, I will videotape, I just said videotape. I will video record that entire journey. I have my decorations I keep back at my home, so I will have to go home to get those. Well, Mommy, I know you're watching this, and Christina, I know you're watching this. I'm gonna have to come home. It's gonna be October here in like no time. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start with what my wreath is. You guys can kind of see the flowers already. So I bought this wreath from Michael's. Now this, I did not know what this kind of wreath was called. Maybe you guys do and I'm just not smart enough to know. But that's a lie, I'm pretty darn smart. Anyway, my mom, she had made a wreath for her. My mom is really big into DIY and crafting as well. Maybe that's where I get it from. I'm really thinking so, because she enjoys it a lot and I enjoy it a lot. So probably. She said this was a grapevine wreath. So if you guys like the look of this and you want to purchase one, it's a grapevine wreath. I bought this one at Michael's. It's pretty good size. You should see it from in comparison with my head. It's pretty big. It's not huge, but then again, my dorm door isn't, I mean, it's huge, but it's not huge. So I didn't really need a huge one. Just needed this was a good size for it. I liked this type of wreath for this fall idea because when I think of fall, I think of like the little twigs that you find on the ground and like the leaves that are everywhere. Like, I don't know if it's the same where y'all live, but where I live, we live around, like, there's just trees everywhere. So when it's time for fall to roll around, often there are several little tiny twigs laying around in the yard and leaves everywhere. And when I say everywhere, guys, I'm not kidding. They are everywhere. And then you get to go rake them up and such. But last year I didn't do that. I wasn't home. They kept saying they were waiting for me to come home so I could help them do it, but they did it before I got home. So, yes, that's basically my... So when I saw this, I thought a lot of fall because of that reason. So for this wreath, I have the receipt. I did keep the receipt. It was in the bag. Just around here. My Michael's receipt. I spent $3.19 on this wreath. In my mind, that's pretty good. And if you may or may not know this, I don't know how often some of you shop at Michael's, but Michael's always has a coupon that you can use. You could always get some percentage off of literally any item that you buy. So always make sure to check on the internet before you go up to pay for your items, because they usually have a coupon and you can save money. Like, who doesn't want to do that? If you don't want to save money, if you're cool and you just want to like just pay full price, then good for you. Good for you for feeling that way. But I saved $2 on this wreath, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. So that was that. Next, what I did is I actually went to the Dollar Tree first, and this was what started it, but I wanted to go through the wreath first because it was just a bigger deal. Something is happening outside. Or maybe just someone's vacuuming. I don't know, but it's raining. It wasn't supposed to. My classes are over, so whatever. You can rain all you want. Now, the next thing, I bought a bunch of flowers from the Dollar Tree. So basically, I walked into the Dollar Tree, and there was just this giant, like, ring thing filled up with all of these beautiful fall colors of just, oh my god, just gorgeous flowers. And if you know me, you guys are getting to know me. You guys are getting to know me pretty darn well. I love flowers. I love them. Like, I love them. There's flowers on my shirt. You guys are probably like, why are you wearing a tank top and making a fall wreath? I actually have a burgundy cardigan that I've been wearing all day, but it's on my bed and it just was hot in here, so I took it off. But it's kind of chilly down here in the areas that I reside. Oh, it stopped. The noise stopped. I don't know if the mic picked it up. It has a hard time picking me up. I had some people tell me that they couldn't really hear me in my last video. So, for right now, there's really nothing I can do about it until maybe my YouTube channel progresses. If it just seems like it's gonna do good, maybe when your girl's got money, she will invest in something like a camera or such. But right now, we're gonna do with what we got, and that is my phone. So back to the purpose of the video. So I bought a bunch of flowers. I'm kind of just gonna got a bunch of different kinds, just a bunch. It was not a very typical fall color scheme, but I still find it as kind of fallish because, you know, it just looks like it's just those colors. And I also got some leaves, and the Dollar Tree, they're doing good, guys. Their flowers are adorable. And these leaves, they got some cloth-like leaves like this. I forget what you call this material, but they have some like that, and then they have just the regular plastic ones. And then also on some of the flowers, they had that same material. This is a beautiful flower. But it was definitely worth it. At the Dollar Tree, I had spent a total of $9 at the Dollar Tree for all of my flowers. So that means I got 9 sets of flowers. So really, I spent like $12 on this decoration. So it's not bad, because if you go to like, sorry guys, if you go to like TJ Maxx or such, because I know that I was kind of lazy and did not make a wreath for my door for the summertime. So the one that's hanging on it now is actually one I bought at TJ Maxx. I spent $20 on that thing. I spent I spent $20 on that wreath when I could literally have made one for $12. So just think about that before you buy another decoration. Jennifer, think about that before you buy another decoration. Because I want to make a really pretty, like, hydrangea wreath. I've been seeing this all over Pinterest. Like a really pretty hydrangea wreath. I love hydrangeas. They're beautiful. For my door for the springtime. So I've been thinking about that. But anyway, let's get started. So usually the flower is going to come looking like this, right? In all of my years of cutting flowers off of these things, yeah, I cut them off. Now, I have done a lot of stuff with fake flowers. I've done a lot of projects with them. I did a DIY. I have one of those mirrors, the tall mirrors, and I hot glued flowers around it. So it's really cute now. I just love fake flowers. They're really, like, everywhere. Like, I have them in my room. I have them in this glass bottle. If you probably don't know why they're in a glass bottle. I just thought that it looked cool, so I put them in this bottle. And Cheer One's my favorite drink. I like to put flowers in glass bottles. So what? Judge me. Judge me. I don't care. I like it. It's pretty. So even putting real ones in it is fine. But yeah, I use glass bottles for everything, guys. It's handy. Look, I put my bracelets on this Coca-Cola bottle because they stay there. I also have another one where I put my scrunchies. Why not? So, with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and talk more about the actual project. So, I've been cutting the flowers off of these things forever, just using a pair of scissors. And guys, it sucks. You literally have to sit there and just keep cutting until it's thin enough. It's got an indentation in the actual wire, so you can bend it and you can just break it off. So you might as well just use wire cutters if you're going to do that. But I figured out something much simpler, guys. Just watch it. Watch this. They pop off. They literally pop off. And I'm going to explain to you guys when I figured this out. Like 20 minutes ago. I was sitting here cutting all the flowers off, and then I got to one set and I was like, can I just pull these off? And it was these, and I pulled them off and I was like, wait, can I pull them all off? And then I started pulling them off and I was like, I have been doing this wrong forever. So I wish I was recording that bit, but I wasn't. So okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So really all you're gonna need is a hot glue gun. This is not my hot glue gun. This is my mom's hot glue gun. I don't have one. What a crafty craftsman that I am. So, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. I'm hoping that I can plug things into my microwave. So I'm hoping that that my microwave has enough power. I'm going to take a drink of water. Okay, as of right now, my microwave looks like it has enough power. That's good. So next, basically this is just a preference. I hate when the glue gets to some places, like it goes places. So I'm just gonna stick this little metal lid under it so that that catches the excess glue. I don't know how many glue sticks you'll need, so I just grabbed a few. They were hers. I grabbed them. Thanks, Mommy. So that one already has a glue stick in it though, so we're just gonna wait for that to heat up. While we're waiting for that to heat up, I guess I'll just talk a little bit. So what else am I supposed to do? So I know that last year for Christmas I made a really cute wreath, like a really cute wreath. It wasn't difficult, it just took a lot of patience, and like I have patience, but like once I get mad, that patience is gone. But I wish that, I mean, like I wasn't doing YouTube then, so it's not like I could have recorded it for y'all to see, but whenever Christmas does come around, if I do little videos of me decorating for holidays, you guys will see the wreath, because your girl has been using that wreath all 4 years because she put a lot of effort into it. You guys will see that, and I will go over how it happened and what I did and how I made it. And honestly, I think my mom gave me the idea. Just giving her the creds. So for this wreath, basically what we're going to be doing is covering the entire wreath. Okay. My flower's just falling off my desk. Whatever. in flowers. And I don't think you guys are gonna really be able to see what I'm doing, so I probably will lift the wreath up itself every now and then so you guys can kind of see what's going on. But maybe if y'all like the end result, you really want to take this idea. You like that stick? It's gonna be in the camera the whole time because I guess until maybe something holds it down like a flower. So honestly, I'm kind of going with it. I don't really exactly know what I want it to look like. So for now, while I'm waiting for my glue gun to heaten up, I'm gonna basically go around the wreath and stick flowers where I think they should go, and move flowers around if I don't like the way that it looks in that area. Or if I think that it needs to be spaced out more, then I'll space it out more. But this is probably a good step for you guys as well, because you need to think about the colors. You don't want two white-ish, yellowish flowers next to each other, because that throws the whole thing off. Like, I'm being serious. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Because then you got too much of one color in one area, and that's kind of, it catches your eye. So right now I'm basically laying the flowers on here to kind of get an idea of how many flowers I have and how spaced out that they need to be. Because, you know, I only have so many flowers, and there is a Dollar Tree like not far from here, so if it gets to the point where I really think that I want to fill this whole thing up with flowers and I don't have enough, I probably will take a little small trip to the dollar store where I got these flowers to begin with, except I might have enough because I'm halfway there and I have half the flowers left. So they might be doing good. I guess this one will go here. So you guys don't have to watch me do this, I'm going to speed the video up. Alright, so I'm basically, ew, it's an ugly angle. I can't. I will just flip this over and show y'all kind of what I have going on. I don't have any of them glued down. I pretty much just have them arranged in a way so that it is focusing on the flower, so that I kind of know where I want everything to be glued down. I have a few extra flowers that I'm probably just going to use to go back in and fill it up. So my glue gun is ready, meaning it is time to glue them down. So actually for this part, I'm just going to cut the video because, well, why would I cut it? You guys could watch me, right? It's going to be like, it's going to be kind of long, but we can do it. So we are going to start down here. You gotta be careful. So I'm gonna kind of tell you what to do here too. You want to put glue on the majority of the bottom, and you're gonna get a lot of glue strings, so don't freak out. It's just life, it happens. And you're gonna want to hold it because it has to attach to something. You're literally trying to attach it to wood. It's got a bunch of twigs tied together, so it's got to find that one twig that it wants to attach to. And as the glue hardens, it'll attach. better to something that it finds. Is that good? Attach. If it doesn't like super attach the way you want it to, just put some more glue down and just attach it by the flower itself. It's honestly not a big deal, but I'm gonna already gotta push this glue stick in or something. It doesn't want to. So just basically repeat this process. Just keep going. Just make it beautiful. Make it you. Make it the way you want it to look. So I'm gonna cut the video here. It's gonna be like scene. And when we come back, I will have a fully decorated wreath. I'm only doing this because it is going to take me a little longer than 10 minutes. So don't burn yourself. Okay. See you guys soon. Alright, so welcome back. The product is finished, and honestly, I'm really happy with it. Now, I do feel like a big tip to let you guys know is that you want to kind of spread it out evenly. You don't want one area to be more full than the other, but you know, it's kind of hard to do that, and sometimes it happens. Like I'm aware that like there's this one part that's a lot fuller than this part down here, but honestly it's fine because this part is going to be at the top of the door, so it'll kind of all come down into one. So now it comes to hanging it. Some of you may have wreath hangers and it'd be easy for you just to like pop it on up there, but honestly it won't look the same. So what I have is I have just this roll, just a roll. I just have it. I just found it of like string, and this is what I use to hang my other wreath up. So basically, we're just going to cut a strand of this, and it kind of goes with the theme as well. So I'm kind of happy about it. So let's get our scissors, and let's just cut some off. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip the wreath around. And this is what the wreath came out to look like. If you guys like that, I mean, I think it's beautiful. So what we're gonna do, yeah, I made this. I made it. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of look at it and we're gonna find which part that we think we want to be the top. I think where I had it was good. Maybe if we angled it like that. Maybe if we did it like this. Now I'm thinking it needs to be like this. Because we have less up here, and I feel like people are, I have no idea actually. Yeah, okay. So I was thinking to myself. So basically when you find what you want, you're going to take your string. And with this kind of wreath, since you have a bunch of sticks, you can kind of just like entwine it throughout the sticks. And then we are just going to make a little knot at the top. Just a tight knot, double knot it, do whatever you feel necessary. I'm going to cut the excess string off. So when this hangs, it's going to hang like so, like that. And also, as you guys can see, I also incorporated leaves. I don't know if you can really tell, but I have leaves going throughout the wreath on both inside and outside. I've just alternated wherever it looked like it needed more filler. I kind of used the leaves as like a filler. So I waited, I put all of the flowers on first, then went back through and put all of the leaves as the filler. And now my nails are covered in hot glue, but you know what, it was worth it because this is cute. Originally I wanted to put pine cones, but I honestly think that it's like cute by itself, and I don't actually have pine cones, so we're just not even going to worry about it. So that's basically that. Now you guys know where to go get your stuff to make you a cute wreath like this, if that's something that you're interested in. I think it came out adorable. I think it probably took me an hour. If I timed it all together, it took me an hour, because like I watched one episode of American Horror Story, but then I recorded for like a long time, and then setup was a little bit, so it took me about an hour tops. So I mean, I'm sure with sometime within your week, from Monday to Sunday, you have to have an hour to spare, and if you want, you have time to make this wreath. So I will put in the description below the link to the actual wreath from Michael's, so you guys can see it if you want to order it online, if that's something that you're interested in. The flowers, I can't just go to Dollar Tree and get a bunch of pretty flowers. Like, I'm sure they still have these colors. So the next video will be posted next week. I have a pretty good idea of what it's going to be. I'm kind of excited to film it. I'm probably going to film it Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I'm not sure, but sometime then. And yeah, so give this a like if you liked the DIY. If you have something you're interested in seeing me make, then comment that down below. If you have any other video ideas for me, comment that down below. And if you guys actually go out and get things to make a wreath for your door and you make it, like, comment. I don't think you can put pictures in the comments, but like, I don't know, put it on Instagram, put it on something, tag me in it, because I'm gonna feel so good. So good if somebody does. And my Instagram isn't on my channel, and I think it's in my description. It will be now, because I just thought of it. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this little DIY project be made. I guess I'll see you guys next week back here on my channel. So, okay, bye, 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 bye.